Oh, both these teams live and die by the three-pointer. If they're both on, we'll have a really high-scoring game. But if not, we might have enough bricks for houses at both ends.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Brooks with the rebound. Pass to Roy. Brooks the screen. Clock at 6. Right wing. No good on the three. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. They get it back. Screen by Holmgren. Second chance shot. Connects. The jumper drops.
Sweet looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
From behind the arc. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
To the inside. Dort with a steal. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
A clever scorer who reads the floor beautifully. The floater is just one of many ways Gilgeous-Alexander can beat you.
Here's Gillespie. Pass to Booker. Here's Roy. Back to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Williams misses. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Gillespie. Driving inside. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And it's Holmgren missing.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Back to Brooks. 10 feet away. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. And it's all knotted up.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, B.A., they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season. But then they went all in on the big three of Booker, Durant, and Beal. And that just didn't yield the results they'd hoped for.
Here's Brooks. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Just 5 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot here. Gillespie can't get it to go.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's SGA. And he nails the jumper. SGA's got 6.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls, Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Brooks outside. Pass to Booker. Here's Roy. The Thunder pull it in.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They gotta be thankful he's on their squad.
Second shot opportunity. Another shot. Yep, that one goes. 10 points for him. And so it's Oklahoma City up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Back to you.
A role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Back to SGA. Williams with the screen. And SGA, here we go. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Here's Roy. No points yet. Green with the ball. Outside Booker. To the paint. Here's Iguodala. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Here's SGA. Rebounded by Green. Suns trail by 12. Pass to O'Neal. Down low. Dort with a steal. Wallace outside. Fires the three. The Thunder with another miss. Dort with a steal. On the wing, Wallace. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Booker. The kick out to Williams. No good on the triple.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
It's Booker on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Thunder ball.
Substitution on the court.
Thunder leading by 12. Outside Joe. The three. O'Neal pulls it in. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
5 on the clock. Here's Iguodala. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Wallace outside. Three-pointer. There's a minute 26 left in the second quarter. Back to Hartenstein. Second chance effort. It's good. And the Thunder lead by 12.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Now here's Booker. He's scoreless. Here's Iguodala. Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Screen by O'Neal. Pass to Iguodaro. Here's Goodwin. Watched by Wallace. Shot is good by Goodwin.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Here's Green. In close. Green puts it in.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Oklahoma City ahead. They lead by 12. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
10.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Suns trailed by 12. Here's Gillespie to the right side. Here's Roy. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Now SGA. Some solid defense from Williams. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Brooks a screen. Pass to Roy. Puts up a three. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Green. Dort with a steal. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Here's Holmgren. And it's rebounded by Gillespie. Outside, Williams. Can't get it to fall.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Holmgren outside. From outside the arc. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Shea hitting the three.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. High post Green. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Gillespie. Once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
Well, under the current salary cap, it's not sustainable to have 3 max contracts. Richard just asked the Suns.
Yeah, you got to have depth to win in today's NBA. The Suns traded away that depth to have 3 max players, and that limited their ability to put together a cohesive roster.
Here's Roy. Still without a bucket. Pass to Green. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Substitution on the floor.
Thunder leading by 15. Wallace outside. Fires from deep. The Suns clear it.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Green with the ball. Joe covering. Pass to Roy. Brooks a screen. 6 to shoot. Williams on the wing. Brooks outside. 3-pointer off the mark. So it's Oklahoma City now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Outside Mitchell. Takes a 3. Williams grabs the board. Suns trail by 15. To the paint. To end the drought. And it's good on the layup.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Wallace outside. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
Now here's Wallace. No made baskets yet. The 3-ball. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Thunder lead by 16.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. To the inside. Iguodala. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And here's Mitchell. Outside Joe. 4-3. No luck on that one. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. We'll be right back after this one. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Screen by Holmgren. The 11-footer. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Suns trail by 14. Pass to Iguodala. Dunn left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's a screen. Outside Booker. And here's Dunn. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. And the shot goes in.
And we've become used to seeing this from Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the most versatile and dominant scoring threats in today's game.
Outside Booker. Jacks up a 3. Caruso grabs the board.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Suns trail by 16. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Iguodala. Some solid defense from Jordan. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Shot clock at 6. Booker! Can't get the 3. Thunder leading by 18. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Now Holmgren. Dunn with a steal. It's 2-on-1. Oh, deflected. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Dort fires. Knocks down the long K. And the Thunder lead by 21.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
Shot to stop the run. Pass to Goodwin. Stolen by Caruso. We've got 1:48 left in the final quarter. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter here. Joe up top. Shoots over Booker. Joe misses. Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
Thunder leading by 23.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Thunder.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Booker. Hartenstein pulls it in. Outside Joe. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that about wraps it up.